Welcome to our English class. Today we're going to work on Unit 3, Friends and Family. This is on page 31 on your Ventures 1 book. The lesson that we're going to work on is Lesson A, Listening. But before you listen, look at the picture. What do you see? Point to the mother, the father, the daughter, the son, the grandmother, and the grandfather. Okay, so first you have to observe, you have to look at the pictures and mention everything you see. Take a minute. Perfect. Between the things that you may have mentioned, you can find some of these things, like the rooms where they are, right? So this is a bedroom. This is Luisa's bedroom. Then we can see Carlos in his bedroom also. Then in the kitchen, we can see Maria and Juan. And in the living room, we can see Anna and Hector, right? But in every room, there are more things that you may have mentioned, like the car, the toy car, the trophy, lamps, this dinosaur, poster, the bed, the desk, the mirror, the door, the table, the chairs, the sink, the clock, the calendar, the pictures, right? There are many things that you can mention. So let's move on to our next exercise after you talk about all those. Well, between the words that you had to use, they ask you to point to the son, the daughter, the grandfather, the grandmother, the mom or the mother, and the dad or father, right? So you can find them there. The goals for Unit 3 are identify family members, identify family activities, and complete a census form. Now we're going to work on activity number 2, listen. A, listen. Write the letter of the conversation. So right now I want you to focus on the letter of the conversation. You will hear several conversations, but they will say conversation A, conversation B, conversation C. So you're going to pay attention to what they say, and then you will find the picture that is related to the conversation. They did the first one for us already. The said conversation A is picture number 4. And you can see Luisa on the phone, but she's looking at her grandmother. So the conversation may be about that. Okay, so are you ready? Let's listen to the conversations.
Page 33, exercises 2A and 2B. Track 28.
Conversation A.
Hello?
Hi, Louisa. This is Mrs. Brown. Is your grandmother home?
Yes, she is. She's watching TV.
Can I talk to her?
Sure. Just a minute.
Conversation B.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos? This is Mr. Cho. Is your father home?
Yes, he is, but he's sleeping right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can call again later.
Okay, thanks.
Conversation C.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos. This is Mr. Ramos. Is your grandfather there?
Yes, he is, but he's eating lunch right now.
Okay, I'll call him later.
Thanks.
Conversation D.
Hello?
Hi, this is Angela. Is your mother there?
Yes, she is, but she's busy. She's cooking dinner.
Oh, okay. I'll call back after dinner.
Okay, thanks.
Conversation E.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos. This is Mary. Is your sister home?
She's here, but she's studying.
Oh, okay. Please ask her to call me later.
Sure, no problem.
Conversation F.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Mrs. Gonzalez?
Yes, it is.
This is Dr. Smith's office. Is your husband home?
Yes, he is. But he's resting.
Oh, okay. Please ask him to call our office.
Okay, for the next activity, we're going to listen to the same conversations, but this time we're going to focus on who is calling, who's the person making the phone call. And you have to circle the name that you hear. This time the conversations are in order. You can see them A, B, C, D, E, F. And as always, I did the first one for us. For conversation A, the person who is calling is Mrs. Brown. But let's listen to the conversations just one more time.
Conversation A.
Hello?
Hi, Louisa. This is Mrs. Brown. Is your grandmother home?
Yes, she is. She's watching TV.
Can I talk to her?
Sure. Just a minute.
Conversation B.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos? This is Mr. Cho. Is your father home?
Yes, he is, but he's sleeping right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can call again later.
Okay, thanks.
Conversation C.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos. This is Mr. Ramos. Is your grandfather there?
Yes, he is, but he's eating lunch right now.
Okay, I'll call him later.
Thanks.
Conversation D.
Hello?
Hi, this is Angela. Is your mother there?
Yes, she is, but she's busy. She's cooking dinner.
Oh, okay. I'll call back after dinner.
Okay, thanks.
Conversation E.
Hello?
Hi, Carlos. This is Mary. Is your sister home?
She's here, but she's studying.
Oh, okay. Please ask her to call me later.
Sure, no problem.
Conversation F.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Mrs. Gonzalez?
Yes, it is.
This is Dr. Smith's office. Is your husband home?
Yes, he is. But he's resting.
Oh, okay. Please ask him to call our office.
For conversation A, they gave us the answer is Mrs. Brown. That's the person who is calling, right? For conversation B, the answer is yes, Mr. Cho. Mr. Cho is the one who is calling. Now let's go to conversation C. On conversation C, Mr. Ramos is the person calling. Conversation D, that's Angela. So you can hear this is Angela, right, in the conversation. Then on conversation E, that's Mary. Mary is the person who is calling. And finally, for conversation F, that's Dr. Smith's office. They are the ones doing the phone call. Now you can listen again if you want to in order to practice a little bit more. But after you listen, we're going to do activity number 3. This is an easy activity, and what they are asking is, who lives with you? You have to check your answers. There are some options for you to look at and to select from. So you have my husband, my son, my mother, my sister, my wife, my daughter, my father, my brother. I'm going to repeat them one more time because I want you to repeat after me. Okay, so I'm going to give you time to repeat. Let's do it. My husband, my son, my mother, my sister, my wife, my daughter, my father, my brother. Perfect. Now you can talk about your family and you can work with a partner. Look at the sentence that is below. We're going to practice that sentence. My husband and my son live with me. My mother and father live in Ecuador. If you notice, on those two sentences, they talk about two people, right? My husband and my son live with me, two people. Then in the other one, they say my mother and father live in Ecuador. Okay, this is when you have two or more people. You can list more people, and you're going to use and when you name the last one. For example, you can say, my mother, my father, my sister, and my brother live with me. So you see, I mentioned all of them, and before mentioning the last one, I use and. On the other hand, when you talk about just one person, if you say, my husband lives with me. If it is only you and your husband, well, if you just mention one person, then you have to add an S to the verb. So you say, my husband lives with me. My sister lives with me. Or it could be on the second part of the sentence, right? So you can say, my wife, my son, and my daughter live with me. My father lives in Mexico. Or my mother lives in Mexico. Right? Just mention one. Now it's your turn to do it. Write down your sentence and then share it with your classmates. with this activity, we finish our lesson for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.